Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and I just played a really epic, nail-biting Warhammer battle. It was very close, and I thought I would upload it real quick before I went to work. As you can see, I'm zoomed in on the Green Knight here, who was the MVP of the day, not because of the kills, but because of his sacrifice, as you will see. So yeah, quickly going over these army comps. So I am playing as Carcassonne, and my ally is playing as Bretonia, and the enemies are the Dwarves and the Empire over here. So quickly looking at my army, I've got 4 units of these Foot Squires, and 2 units of the Pox Peasant Bowmen, and then I've got 3 of these single entity units, these Grail Relics. Got 3 of them. And I have 2 units of Grail Knights over here. So you can see them pretty good looking there. And my ally here, he's got some Royal Pegasus Knights. He's got some Grail Knights and Questing Knights hidden over here. More Royal Pegasus Knights. He's got 4 units of Foot Squires. He's got some Peasant Mob. I haven't seen these guys before. Yeah, they're pretty peasantly. Whoa, hold on. This guy looks like Mr. Bean. Oh, a little bit. Never mind. And he's got a Grail Relic here. And we got some more Questing Knights and the Fey Enchantress, which is his general there. Quickly moving over to the Dwarves here. I was a little pissed when I saw this, but he brought 4 units of cannons, a Master Engineer, Thorgrim Grudgebearer. He's got 4 units of Longbeards and 3 units of Thunderers. So I wasn't happy to see all the artillery, but in his defense, he didn't say any rules. So then we got Karl Franz over here on foot. We got Demigryph Knights, got some Warrior Priests, Jade Wizard, Empire Captain, Demigryph Knights, Demigryph Knights. That's all he really brought was Demigryph Knights. So yeah, let's start this battle here. It's really short battle, but I see immediately that he has 4 cannons, and I was like, wow, I can't sit back. I'm just going to get destroyed. So I quickly rush my Green Knight right for them. In hindsight, I don't know if this was a good idea or not. Maybe I should have sent one of my Squire units to kind of soak up the damage, but it was a split-second decision, and all 4 of his cannons right now are focusing on the Green Knight. So you can see, like, he's taking quite a bit of damage, and he hasn't even gotten into the battle yet. But you can see I'm just quickly trying to close the gap between my army and those cannons, and my ally is also moving up, but slower. Yeah, so these cannons, they are just targeting my Green Knight. He's just getting destroyed, the poor guy. And then I try to cut him towards the trees, but then all the Demigryph Knights become uncovered. And yeah, he's just getting wrecked right now. But the best part is, all his Thunderers, all his cannons, they're focusing down on the Green Knight right now. And my army is completely healthy. So, was it a good idea? I don't know. Some people would say you probably should have tried to sacrifice one of your cheaper units. But they're just throwing everything at the Green Knight. Like, all of their Demigryph Knights are on him now. The Thunderers are probably getting some friendly fire. Yeah, now they're going to get out of there real quick. So they are trying to focus my Grail Relics. I decided to send them next to silence the cannons. And I'm going to try to swing around and cut between the Empire and the Dwarven player. And my ally, he was kind of slow coming in. I was a little bit nervous that I was going to get wrecked by the 2 of them. But it's now or never. Like, we have to move in at this point. These guys are so random. I wonder what the story is behind these Grail Relics here. Because they're like kind of on horse-shaped things. But Yeah, this one's almost destroyed as well, but we finally get in. We're able to silence the cannons, which is awesome. He's sending up his longbeards here to try to cut me off. And this is a good play by my ally. He sees that I'm just going to engage everyone in the front right now, and he's going to swing around with all of these knights and just crush them from behind. Yeah, here we go. God help us. Oh, they're going in. Oh, yes. Nice. Just wrecking them from behind. Oh, throwing the dwarves into their own allies' back. That sucks. Some nice battling here. Oh, good charge by the Grail Knights there. You can see that the cannons are completely silenced now, which is what I wanted. That's awesome. Yeah, we got some more horses coming in. My 2 archers were caught out and exposed, but again, I will trade these cheap archers all day, every day, as long as I do not get rear charged by these Demigryph Knights. And look, he sent all 3 of them in, plus his plus Karl Franz, just to take out 2 units of archers. This battle would have been over for us if he had just ignored the bowmen and rear charged into my back. But my foot squires are holding against the dwarves. I think Thorgrim, yep, Thorgrim Grudgebearer is in here, fighting from his great chair. Oh, oh man. So you can see now that pretty much all of the dwarves are broken, which is awesome. So really all we have to worry about is the Empire. It's slowly slipping into our favor. And my ally is just arriving, all of his troops nice and fresh. He walked them, so maybe that was a good call in the end. Ooh, Demigryph Knights charging in. I did try to turn one of these foot squires around to try to soak up the charge, but they just powered right on through. These Demigryph Knights, man, they are deadly. There's no other word for it. Thorgrim Grudgebearer, he's fighting, he's shaken, losing combat. A lot of his dwarves are starting to kind of regroup and move back in, but Thorgrim's getting cut down. The Fey Enchantress, she's in there now as well. Thorgrim, I think he wants to get out of there. He's trying to escape, but his own cannon is in the way. It's blocking him. Oh no, there he goes. There he goes. Slain by the Fey Enchantress, and that's just going to wreck the morale of any of the Dwarven troops that were coming back. And you can see that the Empire has moved in now, but all of their Demigryph Knights are routing because they've just sustained such heavy casualties. Karl Franz, though, still quite healthy. I think he's the only one not breaking. But you can see allied troop 500, enemy troop 100. So they do beat us quality-wise, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough. So was it a good call to sacrifice the Green Knight? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. I just, in the split-second decision, I thought, you know what? I could send one of my foot squires against those cannons, but 3 or 4 shots, they're going to be routed. I kind of needed a hero to soak up like 20, 30, 40 rounds from those cannons just to get my troops into battle, you know, healthy and ready to fight. Oh, it looks like one of the Grail Reliques is fighting Karl Franz right now, head on. If I was one of these peasants, I would... He's like ramming him. There we go. If I was one of those peasants, I would just be like, get your own horse, man. Like... Alright, so there's the battle there, guys. Epic, epic win. As you can see, Grail Knight got 0 kills, but I don't know. If you look at the Dwarven player, none of his cannons really got any kills either. Thunderers no kills because they were targeting the Green Knight. So I don't know. Grail Relique's also not doing that well, but my Foot Squire's holding up, which is nice. And my Cav, yeah, I forgot to show you them, but they got wrecked by Demigryph Knights as well. And my ally coming in, he did an excellent job with his Cav. Look at those kills. Most of this was also key in routing the entire Dwarf army just from being hit in the back. And then the Empire, yeah, as Demigryph Knights, obviously they're going to do well. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And he brought a lot of heroes. Like, yeah, they did okay. They did okay. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this very, very quick 2v2 battle. I will be posting it very, very soon. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Total War Warhammer content. Be sure to like my Facebook page to see all the screenshots that I will upload from today's battle. And as always, I will see you in the next one.